on a Thursday, and that means we get to Focus on Shelton, presented by our great friends at our Community Credit Union. Community Development Director Mark Ziegler is in studio. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Morning. Good.
We're here to talk a little bit about the upcoming holiday season, and some continued traditions are on the horizon.
It's around the corner, isn't it?
Gosh. Well, Patty Tupper caught me at the groundbreaking of the Y.
Yeah.
And she said, she called me, and I wasn't avoiding her phone call, but she called, and then she saw me, and she made a beeline over and said, we got holiday magic coming up. We got the tree lighting coming up.
Right.
We got the parade.
That's right.
And traditionally now, for the past many, many, many years, it's been at Post Office Park, and we've had some conversations over the last year or so on the perhaps future of that. And right now we're looking good, at least for the rest of this year, right?
Exactly, yeah. The city's been working hard in discussions with United States Postal Service to enact another lease. The lease ran out sometime at the end of 2018. So we're looking at 2019 to take over or lease Post Office Park so we could continue to provide at least the location for the tree lighting ceremony. That has recently occurred. The City Council on Tuesday night approved the lease agreement for a couple months, mid-November through mid-January, so we could get the tree lighting completed, get whatever installation, decoration done, have the event, and then take on the materials, the lights, and things like that. And then we'll continue working with the Postal Service to see what we can do long-term to maintain that facility.
It's the hard thing, too, that we're dealing with the feds here, so they may not understand how important that festivity is for the local people in the community?
I think there's a little disconnect when you're dealing with somebody in Washington, D.C. Their mission isn't necessarily to provide a park facility. Their mission is to deliver the mail, and provide for their employees and their core core mission. So I think it you're kind of explaining the issues and what we're dealing with here locally, and they're doing the same from Washington, D.C., and so you have to it takes some time, I guess, to get to middle ground where everybody meets their core missions and is able to provide the services that they're tasked with providing.
Megan Brennan currently is the U.S. Postmaster General, and I'm not saying that it's her sitting at the desk making these decisions, but she has deputies and lieutenants that I'm sure brief her on all these things. But she has said that she's retiring at the end of January next year, so I can imagine too the flux of that is probably not helpful either. Yeah, potentially.
It's a big organization, and they have property managers and real estate offices, I guess, for lack of a better term, that deal with these things. But we've got state delegates back there in D.C., and they've done a great job for us in contacting the Postal Service. We have local state delegates too that have helped us out. So it's kind of a team effort in working with them to make sure that they understand the importance.
I was talking to
that part.
Congressman Kilmer about this just in passing, I think at maybe Oysterfest or something, and we were talking about that issue, and then Dallas Roberts, who's Denny Heck's liaison here, they're all very aware of what's going on.
Yeah, they've been very supportive and have reached out and have helped us out tremendously to get to the point where we are today. I think without their help, we wouldn't be there right now. So, like I said, we've got the lease. Holiday Magic's going to take place the first full weekend of December.
And it's the 6th and 7th of December. That's how that shakes out. The tree lighting. The tree lighting
ceremony will be on Friday the 6th. We'll have all the caroling from local schools and organizations, the bonfires in the middle of Railroad Avenue. The downtown merchants are conducting their scavenger hunt, I believe what it is.
Their
so
cards
there's a lot of partnerships going on. PUD, Mason County PUD 3 puts up the lights in the park.
It's awesome to see.
Christmastown Kiwanis, I happen to be involved with that group as well. So we decorate the log monument. Shelton Kiwanis decorates Tolly. We decorate the clock tower, and then that's all in conjunction with the rest of the decorations going up and down Railroad. The City of Shelton puts up lights on the street trees. So it's really a community effort to make this town as festive as possible.
It was nice last year. Cold, I think, if I remember correctly, but it was nice last year as we flipped the switch to get those lights on, and then the kids on the train, the kiddie train.
I've driven that train for several hours. Yeah,
I know
kids
you
have a great time. Yeah, it's great when it's cold because that usually means it's not raining. Yeah. If it's a little warmer, then it's raining, and it's a little different environment, I should say.
And then 5 o'clock on Saturday the 7th will be the start of the parade coming down.
Right. Mistletoe Mile is coming back, so we'll do the 1 mile foot race down Railroad and back. And it's last year John Johnson, who conducts it, was off at a meet, so it didn't fall on a date. So we're going to have that back. So folks come out sometimes dressed with in their ugly sweaters
or jingle bells.
Yeah, exactly. They're jingle bells, and it's kind of fun watching those guys run up and down Railroad Avenue before the parade. And the parade will kick off, and
it's great.
It's cool. It's really cool.
And Santa and Mrs. Claus still coming in on the fire truck?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, so
cool. The parade. So Santa's there on Friday night at Post Office Park to greet all the kids, and there's a long line.
Yeah.
And then again on Saturday in the parade, coming up on the fire truck at the back of the parade.
I love how it's changed over the last couple of years with all the kids and the carols and the on the flatbeds and the music. I mean, it just sounds so cool. And because now, if I remember correctly, last year it was the first time folks from all across the county came in, even from like North Mason.
Yeah, absolutely. We have two flatbed trucks down there on Second, where we had one, so we've expanded and added on to this year after year, and it just becomes a bigger community event and more people involved.
Hey, they don't call it Christmas Town USA for nothing, right?
That's for sure.
And and this is probably nowhere in your wheelhouse now, but are they going to put the Santa back up at Tozier's? Have you heard?
Not going up at Tozier's. They're working on another location.
Okay.
So that's that, and some other things I think that are in the works that they're probably not ready to
spill the beans
quite yet. But there's more in the hopper, I guess.
I like it. Right in our parking lot here.
I like it.
Put it in the parking lot.
Yeah, we could get some of these cars out of our lot. We could put it right there. That's a great idea. Mark, good to see you with great news.
I appreciate it.
That's awesome.